All right, guys, back here at the res. It's been a while since we've been out here. We're gonna do a little bit of crappie fishing today, getting the fish finder dialed in. We're gonna mess with some of the down imaging and sonar on this today. It's still playing with the sensitivity and the kilohertz on that fish finder. I'm still kind of new to reading the graphs. So we're gonna see if we can't get in a little crappie today for you guys. So stick with us, stay tuned. So yeah, we're gonna send it right here, spot number 2, and yeah, it's flooded all the way up to the road. So we're gonna see. Here we go, Ross. We're on water now. Yes, he is. But I just need to move the transducer just a little bit, and then I want to, like I said, move that fish finder up this way. It rotates too, 360. They look promising, but we will return. Yeah. What up, you guys? We are gonna do a little DIY project for you guys. Getting ready to remount my transducer, seal the boat, and move my fish finder in a different spot. So I'm gonna show you guys what we got going on. So I'm gonna take that and move it over just a couple inches, reseal a couple little holes we got here. Let me see if I can focus here. We got Boo here. Come here, Boo. Come here. Look at you. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. And Rosie is going to accompany me today. Rosie, what's she doing? Huh? What's she doing? What's she doing? What are you doing? You're so silly. Right. So yeah, they're going to accompany me while I do this little DIY for you guys. And don't mind the mess. We're kind of in the middle of a move, so stick with me and stay tuned. All right, you guys. So that's some of the old JB water weld I had on there. So that's what I was ready to get all this gunk out, smooth out these other holes. And I figured I was gonna have to dig this out a little bit, but we'll be all right. Usually I'd get a razor blade or whatever you can use, but a little putty knife, 5-in-1 will be Savus. Get this transducer out of here, and then first things first, I might have to just take this take the transducer off itself, because this bolt and this nuts hold on by an Allen wrench, so it allows you to do that. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna take this off to get this last screw out. So let's see here. There we go. There we go. Get this bad boy ready for spraying. There we go. And you can do this by hand. That's a locking nut. Keep that together, throw it out to the side. And then this comes out. Kind of wiggle it out, open these up, just like that. Stick that off to the side. And then this last, these are usually a Phillips. So let's see if we can get in here. Pop this bad boy out. Alrighty. And just like that, it pops out. We're gonna shake some of this old stuff off before we remount this transducer. So, gonna smooth out whatever we can here. There we go. There we go. It's nice and smooth. Knock some of that down. Hey, Rosie. Look at the doggies. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the doggies. You're so cute. This is Rosie, my little princess right here. And that's Boo. Hi, Boo. They like getting all up in the business. Don't you guys? So, yeah, now that we got that all smoothed out, we'll clean it up. We'll clean it up, reseal this, JB Weld, and then remount our transducer and mark where we're gonna put it. So, all right, you guys, so we got all that cleaned up for the most part. Nice and smooth. I mean, really, you want to sand that down before you reseal it, but we're doing kind of a quick little thing here to get this out in the water. Everything will still hold up, so here's the mount. I got her all cleaned up. I think she's good to go. And I'll show you guys a little trick. If you guys use some Vaseline on your eyelids, on your fishing eyelids, they'll never ice over. And if you got joints, like this is the fish finder mount that goes on top that holds the fish finder itself, and it's, you know, it gets kind of rough and squeaky sometimes. You get a little bit of Vaseline or chapstick and it'll stop it from squeaking, making noise, things like that. Kind of get it in there in those joints, just like that, and rotate her around and she won't ever have that problem again. Especially in cold, or if it rains, you know what I mean, you get a little bit of gunk in there. Kind of keeps things lubed up. Learned that from my buddy Don. Give a shout out to him for that little trick he taught me. So, and then I guess I'll wipe it on my shorts, but whatever. Boo, watch out. Watch out, get over here. All right, so now I need to grab this and the fish finder mount. If I can pull it out here. Where did I put it? Boo, don't eat that. Quit it. Let me see here. All right, so we're gonna move the transducer just a tad hair down. I mean, it sits at a decent water level, but I'm gonna drop it down just to about 1 inch. So we're gonna mark it here, mark here, right there, where we're gonna mount it. There we go. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll get here and pre-drill these holes here and kind of get it going with this. I mean, you can use a drill or whatever. I'm gonna get it going with this and kind of get my holes here. Add a little bit of pressure in there. Okay. There. Got one. And let's see here. See if we can't get this extended out. All right, guys. So let's get in here. We're going to take. We'll start with the fish finder first. I've already taken some of it apart, so grab this guy here and kind of pull that out just like that. Disconnect the cables. Set that down right there. And then we got to pull these screws out. Grab my drill. Let's see. Let's get this guy in here. Alright. So we're gonna get in here like this. See, I can get a good angle on here. Easy when you're taking these screws out, especially on plastic boats or kayak, because we're going to reuse these. Okay. I'll grab that, pop that out by hand. Okay. One more. Alright, so we're just left with those. This thing definitely needs to be lubed up, so we're gonna have to take, well, that's kind of broken off, but I can still use this. So I had to get something in here and lube that up. That's kind of not too good. All right, and then figure out where we're gonna put this, and then yeah, go from there. We do got to get back here, start scraping some of this off, get the transducer out of there. Sorry, doggies. Cut some of these zip ties. I had this wiring on. There we go. There's one. And then, without cutting the wire on this guy, there we go. That all comes together. Take this off. Boom, boom, boom. Take this guy out. Put that over here. And then I need a 5-in-1. See if I can find my 5-in-1 or putty knife. We will need the drill. right, you guys. Had to find my sockets on my 501. We're getting some of this out. There we go. Rosie, watch out. Alright, so we got that smoothed out. I'm gonna put a little seal over that. We're gonna reseal those again. Just want to get these just kind of trimmed down, you know what I mean, somewhat nice and smooth. That way we don't have any imperfections when we do reseal this. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. I may be able to get that bottom one in, I'm not sure. But we're gonna try. Rosie, come on. May have to dig this guy out just a little bit. All right, so we got that back on. I'm debating on where I want to set this at. I don't know if I want to put it right here, kind of tilt it up, or right here, or right here. I'm kind of unsure where I want to put this. Not a whole lot of room in here, or put this back here like this. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it right here. That's where I might end up putting it. And on these two, you guys, for you kayak guys, if you're using a Humminbird, you can build a piece of PVC tubing and mount your transducer off the side of your kayak or your little boat, and also do it like that too, or build like some kind of I've seen guys build like a block and put it in, or however you want to mount that thing. There's a ton of stuff off Amazon, Bass Pro, but I think I'm gonna put this right here, just like that. Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, guys, so I found where I'm gonna mount that. I'm gonna mount that right here. Okay, then I'm gonna seal up these holes here, and I'm gonna run my wiring up here around the rod holder there, up through here, attach it here like that. That way they're out of the way, and hook it up to the fish finder. And then we're gonna mark, I got my marker here. We're gonna mark where we're gonna put our transducer. I think I'm gonna slide it down just a tad hair from where it was originally. So go ahead and, hang on a second. 1 second. All right, you guys, we did it. Got the transducer all mounted. I'm gonna let the JB water weld sit overnight and cure. Patched a couple spots, got these nice and smoothed out. So, I mean, there's just a couple holes where we had originally put the transducer. And then I zip tied this up here like that. It's my kill switch for the Mercury motor. And then I ran everything up here, just like so. Zip tied here. Could still access this rod holder. And then I kind of bunched everything up here nice and neat, so that way you don't have all this wire all over the place. I hate clutter. And then, yeah, got the fish finder nice and mounted. I also, I don't know if you guys can see that. I JB welded in here, you know, just in case, you know, we get rain and you know, these plastic boats. Went all the way around the fish finder mount. That way, absolutely no water is gonna get in there. And then it came up and ran the wire to the main line here, around this other rod holder. I can still use this, and right up in here to the plug. And at any time, you know, I can take this off, remove it if I have to. Everything's all removable. So, but I do like where I position this at, so I'm happy with it. I hope you guys like it. If you guys got any questions, let me know in the comments as far as mounting these rod holders, wiring, all that good stuff. And we're gonna give it a test this weekend. So got my little boat measure right there, as you can see. That was just for giggles. But yeah, she's ready. She's ready. I gotta clean her out. I drained all the water out, and then tomorrow I'm gonna run a bead along here and seal her up, and we should be good. Yeah, so I will see you guys on the next one. If you guys like the video, hit that like, share, subscribe buttons. If you guys got any questions, hit me below in the comments. I appreciate all the love and support, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.